Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another. You versus them. Sagittarius, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Sagittarius, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Sagittarius spirit. Alright, Saggis, newcomers, I'm setting down 2 sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Sagittarius, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the 9 of Wands. So somebody has kind of taken their power back or is being a bit defensive, I feel. I do sense from the first look at the cards. Somebody here feels lack of victory and success in this connection. They feel embarrassed, they feel ashamed, they feel they lost out on having this new beginning. They know they made their person very upset and angry. If this person lied, cheated, they feel they got caught maybe, or it all backfired on them. They are feeling the lack of love in their life now. They're feeling a huge void in their heart. The other person says, yes, because I lost hope in them. This person was toxic, they were not correct, this was a karmic maybe connection, they just wanted me stuck here. I didn't stay stuck, I saw through whatever they were doing and I got onto my chariot and I've moved on. And in fact, I'm calling in a brand new soulmate for myself because this person did not make me happy. That's my first thought. Of course, I'm going to clarify each and every one of these cards and dig a little deeper, Sagittarius. But before that, let's speak to the universe. Let's ask the universe. And Spirit, please tell me why is Sagittarius and that person feeling this way? What at a deeper level, what's going on? Sagittarius and that person, Spirit. All right. So the first card here, Sagittarius, says flirting. Was somebody treating this connection like just a casual connection maybe? Or were they flirting around with others? I don't know. Second one says separation. Yeah, there may be little or no connection at this time. You guys are in separation. I can see that in the cards as well. Denial. Someone was resisting acknowledging the truth. Okay, someone was in denial that they had feelings maybe at one point and they thought it was a casual connection. That is why the separation is there. Okay, so Spirit, also tell me if Sagittarius and their person could say something to each other right now. What would that be? Sagittarius and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other right now, what would that be? Sagittarius and their person. Let's take one more from here. Sagittarius and their person. Now we'll take a few more from another deck, Saggis. Sagittarius and their person, Spirit. And we'll take a few more from a third deck, Sagittarius, and then we'll start the reading. Sagittarius and their person. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Sagittarius, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Sagittarius, says, I tried to walk away from you, but something keeps pulling me back to you. I had put you on a pedestal and made myself small. Giving up and leaving just seems so much easier than to deal with any more pain. This lifetime didn't work out. Hopefully, I can do better next lifetime. I see you in my dreams. My soul always recognized you. My mind was trying to catch up. I wish I could apologize. I'm sorry. I was busy. I ignored you. I had some inner issues I needed to work on before I could love again. I had to move on because we weren't ready for a committed relationship. If the timing was right, I would have committed to loving you the way that you deserved to be loved. I want to see you, but it's too painful right now. All right, so these were some of your messages, Sagittarius. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. Person A, I'm going to focus on you first. Tell me how you're feeling. Later, I'll move to the other side. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. I'm not guessing which side Sag is on, because I could be dealing with two Sagittariuses here. But if this is your reading, yes, you will immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush. Could even be a business partner, relative, best friend, co-worker maybe. So please use your own judgment. It is a general reading. So, person A, I'm going to focus on you first. Tell me, how are you feeling? Six of Wands in reverse, not very good it seems. Yeah, feeling ashamed almost. They feel, yeah, very depressed because they feel they lost out on a happily ever after. They are embarrassed, they are ashamed. Maybe this is the person who held back, made some unwise decisions in the past. Now things have come to a standstill. Spirit says they could have lied, cheated, ghosted the other person, and now they feel even if I was to go with an offer, it's bound to get shut down. They are seeing that person as very single, maybe abundant, successful in their own lives, and they feel now my offer will not be accepted. Look at them, they are happy in their own life. This person is trapped in their own mind now, thinking, overthinking. Now they're recognizing that the other person was their true soulmate. I wish I could return back to them. I wish I had put the work in instead of, behaving like a player in the past. So they are saying that they could have had complete happiness with the other person had they not behaved the way that they behaved. Why do you feel this way, person A? Person A says, because I know I made my person very angry and very upset, and yeah, they're not waiting around for me anymore. Look at them, they're shining. They're shining, they're looking good, feeling good. I'm sure they are footloose, fancy-free, having new beginnings. And even if I was to reach out now to them or take that leap of faith, it's going to backfire on me now. Why do you feel it'll backfire if you try now? Seven of Swords, because they feel that is karma. They're scared of what the other person might say to them. It's like, why didn't you do right by me? Why did you do this? Or something. This person is afraid. They're afraid to reach out because they feel it's not going to work out. They deserve this karma. They feel the other person is probably exhausted of them, tired of them, given up on them. They're insecure. This person is very, very insecure. So tell me then, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? King of Cups in reverse. They feel the lack of love in their life. There's a void in their heart. They don't know what to do now. They feel they've lost out on a big, big, big cup of love. They should have, offered it earlier. They should have spoken their heart earlier, which I don't think this person did. Yeah, this person was busy being a player. They thought this was only passion. They were in denial of their feelings in the past, I guess. This person thought I can just flirt and get away with it, and I can, behave the way I want. And the truth came out. The person B probably got to know something, and that's why this person is now stuck. Okay, so what action person A will finally take, I will open later. Right now I'm going to go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together, Sagittarius. So person B, tell me, how are you feeling about this now? I see the star card in reverse, which means you've kind of lost hope in this connection. Yeah, person B says they were breadcrumbing me. They were giving to more than one. Their mind was elsewhere. They were working with others. This person was sitting in a lot of ego, pride, and they just saw me as maybe a passionate connection or something. It was toxic. Yeah, person B says, now I recognize this was all an illusion. This person basically never had the courage. They never had the courage, and they were covering it up with their toxic behavior, and they broke my heart. Yeah, I think person B realized that person A's words had no meaning. All they did was break their heart, and that's when I think person B decided, I'm going to walk away from the connection. They made up their mind that it's over. I have to walk away from this. Why did you do that, person B? Tell me. Why are you feeling this way? Hanged Man. What's the Hanged Man? Yeah, person B says, I started to see things from different perspectives, and I started to realize, why do they always hold back from me? Why are they not ready for commitment? Why are they, treating me this way? I think person B realized that uh, I don't want to be in this connection because why? Tell me why. Because they were being treated like an option. They realized that person A was just making them wait, and they wanted all the power in the connection. I think person B started to feel, how long am I going to stay stuck here? How long will I wait for them? How long will I, make them feel they are on a pedestal and they have to choose me? I think that's when person B realized that, what, I have my own chariot, I have to move forward. I deserve a true partnership in my life, somebody who's a one-on-one. I give them my cup, they give me their cup. So this is not this person. Otherwise, they would not be behaving this way, right? Playing mind games with me, or being one-up over me, or making me feel as if I'm not good enough. I think person B just stopped waiting and said, I'm not waiting around anymore. I deserve so much better. Okay, so person B, tell me, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Person B says, I'm ready for new love, Omkaratarot. I'm ready to give my heart to somebody brand new because I was not happy in this connection. Yeah, I'm not going to allow anyone to make me feel as if I am not enough or have the power to leave me out in the cold. This person basically had nothing to offer me. They were the ones who were insecure. They were not in any position to offer me anything stable. They just wanted me to hang around and keep the door open for me. And that definitely didn't make me happy, that all they wanted was maybe some passion with me, or treat me like I was just one of the many for them, or a option in their life, or something like that. They wanted me to fight for them, compete for them, and they wanted to feel that way. I'm not doing that anymore. I think person B realized that this was very, very immature behavior. And that's when I think they put everything to a halt and said, my chariot has arrived. I need to move on towards what is right for me. And I know that I'm heading straight towards a 10 of Pentacles. By myself or with somebody new, but I'm definitely not going to stay stuck in a connection. Okay, kudos to you, person B. All right, so let's do your action cards then. Let's see what's the most likely actions you guys will take in the next 7 days towards each other or in your own lives now. So person A, I'm back with you now. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life now. Person A's action. 10 of Cups in reverse. They feel they lost out. This person is going through a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights because they are yearning for the love that was being offered to them. I think this person has now recognized that, I could have had it all. But I could have had this happiness, I could have had that love, but it's all over now. Everything has ended. They are now they are the ones who are putting the other person on a pedestal and saying, look at them, they're so fabulous, they're not even chasing me, they're doing so well. I could never find another person like that. Why didn't I express myself earlier? This person is in the next 7 days sitting in a lot of regret and sitting in the burdens of the past, feeling everything backfired. They are the ones who are sitting in lack now. They're going through the dark night of the soul right now. Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life now in the next 7 days. 2 of Swords in reverse. Person B says, I've made up my mind. And what decision have you made? Person B says, I'm out there making my own dreams and wishes come true. I'm not going to deal with anyone who's going to be undecisive or have the power to make a decision for my life. I make my own choices. And my choice is that I deserve happiness. I deserve to be happy, joyful, make my own dreams and wishes come true. So I have a feeling person B has really regained their power and strength and is standing up for themselves now. Yeah, they are protecting themselves. All right, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.